All right, I just got some Spellements out of the shared bank, and I've got one that's ready for an upgrade. Immolate. I've already chosen the bottom path, but you know, you can always change that if you are a member and take advantage of free training point buyback. The good thing is, with these, you can choose one spell to reset. I would love it if we could do that with all the rest of the spells, because just say that you wanted to learn, you know, Faint. So you had to learn all the spells up until Faint, but you also learned all the astral spells and this spells and that spells, and you know, you're like, you know what, I don't really want Faint anymore, I'll just use the treasure cards, and you do training point buyback, you lose every single one of those other spells that you learned from the other schools. So then you have to go back and you have to retrain all the shadow spells you wanted, you have to retrain all the astral spells that you wanted. It gets to be a real pain. So I would love it if they had like an option for us, like, you know, we could check like the boxes of the ones that we wanted to buy back. That would be so fantastic. But anyhow, as I said, if you want to do that, you just press reset. Right now it costs 100 crowns for me to do that, which I'm not going to do. So yeah, but that's what it's going to cost you unless it's free training point buyback. But as I said, that only is for this one. I know the other ones are ones that you learned from a trainer or what have you. Still though, I really wish we could do them all individually. How about this? You can choose them. Just say, so what I'm looking for is a quick sell sort of training point buyback. Okay, yes, I want to untrain Immolate. I want to untrain Faint. I want to untrain all the, well, you'd have to say all the death spells, I want to untrain them. All of the astral spells, I want to untrain them. All of the shadow spells, I want to untrain them. And I wish you could do it like that, because clearly you can't just unlearn the rest of those and keep Faint. No, you can't do that. But if you do it with the other spells and you're really like high up there, you already spent like, I don't know, like 20 training points to get, say like epic, so you can enchant those spells. Yeah, it's a real bother. Anywho, let's get back to business. Are there any other ones that you have that need to be upgraded? Oh, Nautilus. Oh, Sunbird is close. But right now we are at Immolate and we're going to make it go up to tier 3. Right now it's doing 180 damage to me and then doing 460 protected over time. Now, this one also has a conditional where it can clear up to 2 traps for additional overtimes. I have yet to actually use this. No one will put traps on me. It's not my fault. Anyhow, let's go. It's going to go from 180 to 190 damage on me. Whereas if you pick Top Path, it's going to keep only doing 200 damage, and then the damage on them increases from 610 to 620, 630, 640, maxing out. Whereas the bottom one, the damage goes from 180 to 190, 200, and 210, so it does a little bit more damage on me. And then the overtime for this is 520. Now, that's 120 less than 640, but you have the potential to do 2 more overtimes. Fantastic. Let's do it. Yes, let's go. I know I can't cast anything, but it's still fun to try. So the damage on myself went up by 10, and the overtime on them went up by 20. Nice. And it's going to take 190 Spellements to get this to tier 4, and it's going to do 200 damage on myself, which equals the upper path, and then 500 overtime on them. Now, where do I get these Spellements, you ask? I do a lot of farming on my lowest level wizard who has not yet passed Dragonspire. I do a lot of farming for them in the end of Mushu, so I can still get those rank 1 Spellements for all 7 of my wizards, and then in Dragonspire you can get the rank 2 through 6 Spellements. In Mushu you can get rank 1 through 5, so those are the 2 best worlds to be farming then. Lots and lots of team up. That's what he does. Now, who do we think we can get to put some traps on us? Alright, I am not going to wait around for some creatures to maybe put traps on me, so I can just test this thing out to show y'all. So hey, let's do it the old-fashioned way and get my other wizard on. Do some PvP. I double-checked, this one's not no PvP. Talking to you, dear knight. Alright, we got some traps finally going on my wizard. Oh yeah, and there's 3 traps, so there we go. Of course, they're not protected on purpose. Let's throw some more traps on there. Alrighty, here we go with the Immolate. I don't have anything to boost it up, so we're just gonna do the straight and plain version. Alrighty, use up those 2. Ow. Woo! 1208 damage on me, and boom. What's she gonna get? 1. Boom. 2. 2. Oh, it's protected. Wow. So the initial one that I put on is a protected DOT. So I guess per 2 traps, then you get a new one? Not 100% sure. Let's go. Detonato for 0 pips. And boosh. Wow, really? That was only 376? Wow. Ah, yes, Phoenix does damage and then a heal over time per... What's this per... let's see. Is it per overtime up to 2, or you have to have 2 overtimes for it to give you a heal? All right, good enough. So maybe that means 2 overtimes equal 2 heal overtimes? Maybe. Okay, now let's see what happens with only 1 trap. Curious. Fine, let me put only 2 traps on so that the first damage from the immolate will use the first trap, and then the additional damage from the condition will use the second one. Let's see. Alrighty, immolate, let's go. Okay, there's the one that I use up, hitting myself. All right. And now, that's the protected one. Okay. And now it uses 1. That's so weird. Okay, so I guess no matter what, it only puts 1 on you. So, now I'm going to put 3 traps on him using a spirit trap. So, him using the immolate on himself is not going to use up any of those traps. Let's see if it still only gives 1 additional overtime. So yeah, my poor balance is going to end up with 4 DOTs right now. Yes. Spicy. Okay, he's got 3 traps on right now. None of them are going to be used from the initial hit to himself. So apparently that second one does way more damage, which is kind of interesting. I don't know what to make of that. Because the initial one, the protected one... Okay. Okay, there's another protected one, using up 2 of those traps for 1 overtime. Okay. Very, very interesting. And if I were to immolate again... This one's great for spamming. Good thing we don't have anything like this in Beast Moon. Oh my god, people would go cray-cray. So right now he's only got 1 trap left. And it's not going to be used from the initial hit from the immolate. Ooh, crit block. Okay, there is the protected. Now the protected said that it is like 800 something over 4 rounds. Yeah, I kind of don't believe that. And then it was like 400 something on the unprotected one. So let's just pass and see what happens. Okay, 58, which is like nothing. Okay, see that's the flashing one is the plain red one. And then 167 is another plain red one. Oh, never mind. They're all only flashing on the red one. So I don't know which one of those it is, honestly. I don't even think it knows. I think it's a little confused on what's going on. Here we go with the Phoenix. Oh no, no, don't go away. Okay. We still have 2. No, we still have 1. Well, phooey. I was just hoping that we would get something for that, but I guess not. But it's still really, really awesome. Oh yeah, very, very nice. I love it. Sorry, balance. Oh. You have been defeated. And I've been healed. Ha ha ha. Thanks so much, everyone, for checking out this look at upgrading Immolate to Tier 3. You like my jello hair? Don't we all love it? We will see you in the next one. Bye.